Hello everybody and welcome to another episode of the Land of Saurus. As you can probably tell, we are not currently in the Land of Saurus. Well, that is a really pretty shot actually. I'm gonna screenshot that. Alright. As you can tell, we're not in our usual world. This is my creative world, and this is the world that I'll be using to essentially test ideas out before I implement them into the actual world. So just some of the specs of this world is that we are 64 blocks up, that is the surface level. We have one layer of sea lanterns all the way around. We have 5 layers of bedrock right at the bottom, simulating the top block of bedrock in normal world, and the rest is just pure stone. So the reason that I've chosen these sea lanterns is because mobs can't spawn on them, and it means that I just don't have to worry about lighting at all either. But anyway, there's a particular structure that I want to build in my redstone, in my proper world, in my Let's Play world, and I've rebuilt that here in this testing world. So I just want to show it to you guys and give you an idea of what it is and why I want to build it in my world. And this is it. This is what I want to build. This is a mob farm, but it's also an XP grinder as well. So it is designed to be able to give me a good amount of XP whenever I need it, and also get all of your basic general mob drops. So just to give you an idea of how it works, so there are 5 different layers here. The reason it only goes up to being this tall is because when mobs spawn more than 32 blocks away from you, they don't move, and this design relies on mobs moving around and falling. So all the mobs land here. It's a toggleable device as well, so I'll be able to switch it on and off as needed. So I'll show you how it works. So obviously these are all the lights in here. We'll go in. So at the moment it is currently switched off, and this is what it looks like on the inside. So we have just a bit of redstone here as well that's connected up to it all for these middle ones, and this goes all the way down into here. So this is where the mobs drop, so that all the mobs spawn on these platforms here when I turn off the lights, and they fall into these water streams, fall down into the center here and into this hole where we start hitting their feet. But also in here, this is just more for the spiders, because the spiders can't really fit down into here, so they will land on these magma blocks and die, and all of their drops will fall through. So that's just a way of regulating the spiders essentially. But yeah, the components aren't too extensive. We do need to get a few items that we don't have and head into the Nether. So we don't have any glowstone for these redstone lamps just yet. And I think that's kind of the only thing really, because there's not really much to it outside of that. So yeah, that's pretty much the whole device that I'd like to make on my world. I will also look at making a tutorial video as to how to make this. So it's not 100% my design. The whole concept of using these spawning platforms that mobs then fall into these streams. This is a very old design. I couldn't even tell you who came up with it originally, but yeah, I think I haven't seen anyone use these redstone lamps quite like this, nor have I seen anyone using the magma blocks at the bottom to control the spiders, and it also forces the other mobs into this hole a little bit easier. So I'd say that it's partially my own design, partially community's design. I couldn't tell you who came up with the original concept. And yeah, as I said before as well. So I'll just give you a demonstration of how it works. So we flick this on, and as you'll see, all of the lights have now gone off, and mobs will start spawning in there. It will take a little bit of time, but there we go. We've already got a creeper that's come down, and yeah, then you can walk right up to this block. Creeper won't see you, won't explode, nothing. And obviously all the drops will fall into this item hopper here as well, which I haven't set up a storage system for this yet. You can attach your own storage system to that, whichever storage system that you feel is adequate for the purpose. As you can see, all the mobs are dropping down here and landing on this block. And once too many mobs get on there, it's quite noisy. You can hear the spiders up here being killed by the magma blocks. And yeah, that's pretty much the whole design and how that works. And of course, if I want the flow of mobs to stop, just flick that back on, all the lights turn back on, and yeah. So this is about as high as you can get before the mobs at the top won't really come down here anymore. So there's no point really in making it too much higher if you're looking for an XP grinder, as well as mob drops. It'll drop plenty for early to mid game. So as you can see, the entity cramming is already starting to bring in a lot of these drops as it is. So yeah, I will get to work on trying to build this in my world now. And yeah, I think this will be a very good addition for these early game mob drops, and also really good for XP. Having a really decent form of XP coming in at an early stage is going to be very beneficial into getting some of those really useful enchantments as early as possible. So yeah, I'll see you back in the regular world. And welcome back to our main world. So as you can see, I've made a couple of changes. I've moved the sugarcane farm here, so that's now here for the time being until I can find the time to make a fully automatic one. Also, I've expanded the storage system a little bit. It's still, I definitely need to come up with something a bit better, because this is quite small and it's only going to last me a very short amount of time. But for the moment, what we need to do now is we need to get ourselves some redstone, which means, where have I put my obsidian? There we go. Not redstone, glowstone. Which means I need to head into the Nether, which means I need a bit of iron, so I can make myself a flint and steel. Where are we? There we go. So I'm going to set up my Nether portal over here, I think. I'm just trying to think about how I want to do this, because we've got 27 blocks, so I think if we make it as much part of the wall as possible and make ourselves a nice big fancy one. Oh, that's going to be a bit tricky if it's running along. Actually, how would that look? And then I'd have to fix this up a little bit later. But yeah, I think coming across here, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then down here. This is a very nice and big Nether portal, but I think it fits in with the area really well. Yeah, and we'll just have to cover it up a little bit on the outside. But there we go, here is our Nether portal. And should probably be a little bit careful. I really don't want to lose this pickaxe, but I think we'll be alright. Yeah, I'm just gonna risk it. I'll take in the flint and steel with me. I've got food. Yeah, I think we'll be alright. I mean, those are obviously famous last words, but I think we'll be alright. So let's head into the Nether for the first time. So where have we been thrown? Just sort of sneak out a little bit. Okay. Excellent. Not a bad area. We've got some glowstone and some quartz immediately available to us. It is nice and open. which isn't exactly a great thing, but because then Gus can come and get us. But let's get some quartz happening, because quartz are a really good source of XP as well. I wouldn't mind getting a decent chunk of XP going. But this is what we're after. This glowstone is the main thing that we're after. So I think I'll just grab those and a few more pieces of quartz. And then we'll be able to make those redstone lamps for our contraption. I think at that point we'll have... Oh yeah, of course, we need magma as well. And lucky, there is tons of it here. Excellent. I'm glad we bumped into that, because I'd almost forgotten that we need magma for the build as well. So I'm going to just clear out all of this. This will probably be enough, actually. Yeah, I think that'll be more than enough. Excellent. And let's go up and get ourselves that glowstone as well. Where did I come in? There we are. Alright, where are we? Where is that up here? Well, that was quite fortunate that we were able to find all of the resources that we needed for this build right next to where we spawned in. So I'm just going to get all of this glowstone. So what we need about... Well, each layer, I'm probably going to just start off with 1 or 2 layers, and then just every now and then add an additional layer to the mob farm. But to start off with, well, we need 8 lamps. No, 4, 8, 16 lamps per floor. And I don't know how much this is going to give us. So we'd probably need a full stack of glowstone, at least. But this will definitely be a good start. This will make us our first layer. So I think I'll get a little bit more glowstone, and then yeah, we'll start getting that mob grinder built. So I've just cleared out a bit of space here to start building it. I do have to replant that as well. But yeah, we'll start building the mob farm in this area here. I've cleared out the space that we'd need to sort of build it. It's a 23 by 23 area that it takes up in total. So yeah, this is made to those specifications. So I think this block here is the central block, so we'll place the hopper down there. Just to double check, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So obviously we'll be able to move this and adjust this. I'll probably make a nice little storage area underneath the ground as well for all the drops. But yeah, this is how it all starts, and then we chuck this up here, and I'll get some scaffolding blocks here as well. And then yeah, then we can start building this thing essentially. So as it turns out, it would look like I have run out of stone. So yeah, I think you get the idea. This is pretty much the first module complete though. I just need to do some of the redstone on the outside. So we'll probably start getting some mobs dropping down here soon anyway. But what I'll do is I'll go on a nice big long mining session and get all of the resources I need in order to continue building this thing for now. But yeah, just that time lapse there should be enough for you to get an idea of how this contraption works as well, and you know what's going on. So yeah, I will do a nice big long mining session, and I will see you again in just a couple of moments. Okay, so we have a few more stone bricks now, so that should help us at least construct the first layer of this thing, and hopefully start getting at least some mobs dropping down. Okay, so I think that's all the redstone in around the sides. It's a pretty simple thing. It's just a redstone tower coming up the side here, lighting up all of this. So what I'll do is I'll just pop in and make sure that all of the lights, as I expect, are lit up. And yeah, it looks like all of that is working perfectly. So now if I head down here and I press this, that should turn off all of the lights. And if we hop back in here, and yes, excellent, everything has worked out. Couldn't have worked out any better. Yeah, that is perfect. Alright, so that makes our first layer done then. I'll just patch up this wall a little bit. So yeah, when we get some more resources, we'll absolutely look at installing a few more modules. Yeah, that'd be the way to do it. I think at the moment I kind of want everything off because I wouldn't mind start getting some mobs landing down here soon. That would be a good way to. Yeah, I don't know. I haven't seen any mobs come through it yet, so I'm not 100% sure why that is. It might be because of the distance in which I am. But let's just chill out here and see if maybe some mobs start spawning at least. Excellent, here we go. We actually do have some mobs actually spawning in here now. So that is definitely good news. We have a couple in here already. So we can just let that sit as it is. The rates probably aren't going to be all that great, but you know, this will slowly fill up and then we'll start getting some free resources as well. I haven't set up a storage unit yet, so I'll probably get onto that at some point soon. But yeah, we're off to a good start. Definitely off to a good start. So we don't really have, I've got the 30 levels now, but we don't really have too many good enchantments. It's mostly just Fortune 2, which I don't really want, but there is a good book for Feather Falling 4, so we'll definitely want that at some point, so I figured I might as well grab that. And while we're here, we might as well see what our next enchantment is. I'm really hoping for Silk Touch, Unbreaking 3. So yeah, that's not going to be a lot of use to us at the moment. But you never know, see, with Unbreaking 3. But if I combine those two as well, hold on. What are they? Oh, Power 4. That'd be really nice on a bow, actually. Projectile protection, yeah. I'm kind of thinking that I'd go for the Power 4. I really want that Silk Touch though. That's what I'm holding out for right now. What are they offering on my shovel? Unbreaking 3, and I'm guessing the same for the pickaxe. Yep. What about the sword? Unbreaking 3 as well. See, I think Power 4 is probably our best bet for when we get a bow. Alright, well, we'll just have to keep waiting. So I've been working on this corridor in order to get those cobblestone resources for our mob grinder. And I have to say, this tunnel is getting quite long. In fact, how far along are we? Let's just... 855. So remember, we're trying to get to 0, 0, or about minus 100 actually. That's how far we actually need to take it. So yeah, that's a considerable distance that we've gone. This is a big tunnel. It's going to take a while. So I'm sure we'll get there eventually. You know, I'm starting to think that we've got a few too many cows and sheep. I think it's slaying time. Jeez, that's causing a lot of lag. Well, there we go. We only really wanted enough to get to the 30 levels, and also to reduce the numbers down a little bit. Oh man, I can't even get out of here. Just let me move. There we go. Alright, well, let's go see what trades are on offer. I can't even remember now. But if we have some good oh yeah, we've got plenty of resources for books. If I can just remember where that is, yep. And then we can just make some books as well. Oh yeah, paper. And then let's just make a bunch of books. Because I don't think I was too impressed with what they had. Yeah, it was just unbreaking for all of that. What are they offering my sword? Smite. Yeah, that's not too great either. Yeah, what are they offering the book? Looting 2. So none of it's really... It's not really offering me anything good at all. Unbreaking 3. Yeah, that's kind of bad. Anyway, I'll put Unbreaking 3, I think, on my shovel. And okay, just Unbreaking 3, good. I was a little bit worried it was going to give me Silk Touch on the shovel, which would have been very annoying. But what have we got now available for... Okay, again, another Unbreaking 3. And I'm guessing that's going to be the same for this one. Yep. And what have we got in the books? Power 4, which actually could be pretty good because I do have another Power 4 here, so I could end up with a Power 5 book, which would be very good for when I get a bow. Alright. Might not be so bad. So, we have a lot more meat, and strangely a few less cows. And sheep, you're coming up next. Okay, I'm just gonna really hope that they give me Silk Touch on this one. Ah, I mean it's not terrible, but I've already got this essentially. Damn it! I didn't want fortune. Now I've got 2 fortunes. So what? Okay. So if I end up combining these two, I'll end up being efficiency 5, fortune 3, unbreaking 3, which is what would happen if I combine these two. Ooh, slightly annoying. And I'll bet you anything now that they'll give me Silk Touch. Nope, efficiency 4. Okay, well at least they didn't give me Silk Touch. Oh man, this is getting really frustrating. I really want that Silk Touch. So we just did another section of the mining, of the strip mining, and I have to admit we got ourselves quite a good amount of resources, including 28 diamonds. I did take the Fortune 3 pickaxe with me though, but yeah, that was definitely a very productive mining session. I'm very glad that I decided to do that because we're running low on coal as well. So now we've just boosted up our resources a little bit further. And finally, it's there, the Silk Touch pickaxe I've been waiting for. I just need to get another couple of levels in order to get it. I just had a single pillager raid my village, and he was kind enough to drop a crossbow for me. So that's kind of cool. And here we go, finally our Silk Touch pickaxe. And did we get anything? Yes, we did. We got Efficiency 3, Unbreaking 3, and Silk Touch. So that's an Efficiency 4. So we can at least upgrade it to an Efficiency 4. Okay, let's just have a look at what we got here. We got 4 different pickaxes. So we got an Efficiency 4, Unbreaking 3. Efficiency 4, Fortune 3. I really should combine the two fortune ones, because that'll get me a really nice one. Which means I could combine these two, but I'd only get efficiency 4 on it, but it would upgrade. Yeah, that's alright, I guess. And then if I find another efficiency 4 thing later on, unless, hold on, I've got this, so I could go and upgrade this. Yeah, efficiency 5, unbreaking 3, and then add that to that. So if I go like that, it's 22. What if I do it the other way around? It's 12. Efficiency 5, unbreaking 3, silk touch pickaxe. Excellent. That is amazing. And then I have these two fortune pickaxes that I can, once one of them runs out, I can just combine it with the other one. Excellent. That is beautiful, beautiful. I'm very happy with that. Well, you know what? I think that this has been a very productive episode. We have done quite a lot. We have gotten a lot of work started on our mob grinder here. We definitely need to upgrade that a little bit further. We've gotten ourselves the ideal pickaxe for mining. Efficiency 5, unbreaking 3, silk touch. We've completely decimated our stock of live animals, but they have served their purpose for sure. What else did we do? Oh, jeez, where did these guys come from? Alright, alright, I wasn't expecting you lot. You were avenging your buddy before who gave me his crossbow. Far out. Jeez. Oh, ending the episode with a little bit of action. No, don't stand in my sugarcane. Don't be like that. Do I actually have to break my sugarcane to kill you? That's annoying. Okay, well, anyway. Now, oh, jeez, there's more over there. This is hardcore. Jeez, die. Oh, that was so close. I thought I was gonna die there for a second. Wow, that was hectic. Alright. So just quickly, it's food. Okay, so what else have we done this episode? We went into the Nether, we had a quick little look around there, and we've extended our mine shaft as well. So we've done quite a lot in this episode. I'm very happy with this one. So yeah, again, if you like these episodes, absolutely, you know, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. I'd really appreciate it. It'd really help me get this ball rolling and get this YouTube channel up and running as best as I can. And yeah, until next time, have a lovely, lovely day. Bye bye.